Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Hello, allies. It is just mere hours after you and I sat at the same desk and recorded the Easy Allies podcast.
Yep.
No big deal. You just... why don't you just crash, Kyle? Why don't you just bring a sleeping bag, hang out on the floor...
Yeah.
While I cut the podcast.
I was thinking about it, Jones.
So I can look over there and just watch you sucking your thumb with the teddy bear in your hand, and I can...
It's like
just feel that warmth of brotherhood, of companionship in the name of games that have events at any hour of the day.
It's worth it, man. To me, there's no difference between like 3 hours of sleep and 7 hours of sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
if it's not 8, it's not 8. Right. So yeah, I'm feeling okay.
Why are we here? What's going on?
Nintendo has, I think for the first time in a long time, decided to have a very early Smash Direct. Sorry, any kind of Direct. This is early for a Direct, in the US anyway.
Oh, okay, cool.
Cool that they're being internationally minded. I see we have like a lot of Europeans in chat, which is great. People all over the globe watching. It's also our first ever dedicated to Smash Brothers Direct for Ultimate.
And likely the only one. Or no, we got to December.
They might sneak some in November. Okay. Yeah, it might still happen. But yeah, I mean, E3 kind of felt like a Smash Direct. It was very much dedicated to Smash. But here we are. We're going to get a lot of new information today about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
So, yeah, I think there's lots to talk about. Modes is something that I see come up. I think that's like the widest target to try to hit, you know, before something like this happens. Who knows? If I was Nintendo, I would hopefully drop something today that no one's expecting. I mean, hopefully some kind of crazy mode. And I can't speak to that because I don't have a big history with Smash Brothers. So what are some weird mode ideas? Or maybe weird modes in the past?
I'll tell you, like, worst case scenarios and best case scenarios. So, I feel like, this is not a popular opinion, Wii U has the worst modes. Super Smash Bros. For Wii U has the worst single-player modes of any of the Smash Brothers. And basically, Jones, it's this weird arena that you kind of grind to get stats to add on to your custom character that your friends don't want to play against ever. Basically, you can make a custom character and you can get special moves for it.
The amiibo.
And your friends are like, no, I don't want to play against your custom character, dude. Let's just play normal Smash Brothers. And so, to me, that's the worst case scenario is if they bring that out and like, look, you get your own custom characters again. It's like, no.
It's interesting. They paraded out the amiibo for Ridley and for Inkling at E3. Didn't really talk about integration that much. Haven't really been shoving amiibo at us.
Right.
And I wonder if that impacted them negatively for Wii U. If that's just kind of like a given now. Like everyone just knows, like, yeah, there's going to be some kind of amiibo thing. And we know, like, we are going to get amiibo. So, like, if any new characters drop today, if we see a new character today in the Smash Direct, will we see the amiibo before the video's over?
Oh, that's a good bet. And I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
I'm going to say...
It was a question.
I feel like
everything doesn't have to be a bet, Kyle.
Well, didn't Amiibo like kick off with Smash Bros?
It's just me.
Weren't those the first Amiibo? Was the Smash Bros Amiibo?
Yeah.
I feel like it kicked off with Smash Bros. And so yeah, I feel like they're tied. I feel like they really love Amiibo for this franchise. So yeah, Jones, absolutely.
And aren't we getting new Smash versions of the same Smash characters we had Amiibo of before?
Yes. They have new poses, Jones.
Naturally. No, it's cool. It's just so,
I think some are being reprinted. I don't think every single character is getting a brand new Amiibo, but I think some are just like reprints.
It's like if Amiibo was like a car race, you know? Like this was just a well-oiled machine that Amiibo just took off from the starting line at full speed and just never stopped.
Yeah.
There's just absolutely no slow. The other three lanes.
I mean, it's nuts, man. They're gonna make a Pichu Amiibo. They're gonna have a little Pichu Amiibo.
Well, I mean, Snake is the craziest.
That is crazier than Pichu in a way. Yes. Oh man. Yeah, that's nuts. That's
because I'm no stranger to seeing little, Pokemon figurines. But yeah, Snake is the super weird one.
So yeah,
Ice Climbers Amiibo.
A single weird map that I'm meant to grind over and over to marginally increase the stats of a character that nobody wants to play against. That's the worst case scenario.
I have a crazy, completely unwarranted, possibly not well-received take on what a new mode could be.
Oh, Jones, your mic's peaking a bit, chat says.
Peaking a bit?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll go over to the mixer and drop it in just a second.
Okay.
I also need to, I can stay away from the mic and fix it that way.
Sure.
Not to say the words Battle Royale, but I will because I'm tired. But what's the max, was 8? 8 max.
Yes.
Bump that up to 16.
No, you can't.
Just online? No. Just online?
That's a cool idea. I hate it. Can you imagine playing Smash Brothers with 16 people?
I can't imagine playing Smash Brothers with one other person. I'm terrible at this game.
8 is chaos. 16 is unimaginable to me. But like that, Jones, that would be a thing, right? Basically, what they want out of this is tweets. Like, why do a Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct? Why do it in August? Why do it right after EVO? Why do it so far away from the December launch of your game? It's to get some tweets. They want to get some attention. They want to. And Jones, we'll come back to single player modes. My theory is behind all this, and a lot of what they're going to spend a lot of time on today, kind of what you're talking about anyway, is online modes, because we have to pay for Nintendo Online soon.
Correct.
Before Smash Bros. Ultimate launches.
Of course.
So I think this is sort of a sneaky way to make that service seem more appealing, will be what they show us of Smash Bros. Ultimate today. Because I think they'll bring it up and like, yeah, and then our new online service, blah, blah, blah. And so I think we're going to see a lot of online modes, and we're going to see an emphasis on why we should be paying for online this year. This next month? Is it August or is it September when we have to pay for it? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Let me know in chat. But it's really soon when they're going to make that cutoff and you have to pay for online now.
How many hardcore fans of Smash do you think are like on the fence about online?
Okay, so it is September. Thank you, chat.
You know?
Jones, I don't know.
It's kind of inevitable at this point for so many people. For Splatoon players, I mean, there's no choice.
Here's the thing, isn't it? Smash has never had good online. Wii didn't have good online. 3DS, Wii U didn't have great online.
Yeah, I remember 3DS was problematic.
So, yeah, it'd be really cool if they could promise that they'll have good netcode. And so it's even harder than that because it's so hard to hook up your Switch with the Ethernet, right? I don't even know if we do dongle on Switch. Everybody's just doing Wi-Fi through their Switch. Like, it's going to be hard for it to have a good netcode. And so if they can just promise, they could promise that, hey, Smash will look great, it will run well online, that'd be a bigger promise than any modes. That'd be a bigger promise than anything. Like, this is going to be fun. This will be competitive.
So when they have done tournaments for Smash in the past, that show up and play, right? There's no like pre-tournament that happens online or anything like that leading up to it. Would that be exciting for fans? Just kind of like some kind of homebrew tournament that like builds up to actually a public spectacle.
Were you aware of how they did it with Mario Tennis?
No, not at all.
It's really cool. So it's basically tournaments that are just happening constantly. Non-stop tournaments happening like all day long or all just minutes long. You hop in, you face somebody who's not very good, and then you face somebody who's a little harder, and then you face somebody a little harder, and then like the matches take a little longer to find each time. But yeah, there's like automatic tournaments that are all running all day long. That'd be so fun in Smash Bros. Just kind of ladders, you know. It's just kind of like you're increasing in difficulty, and I mean it'd be nice to have like some sort of multiplayer experience points. I mean, I realize that that's bad. That's not a thing that people like, but I think it could work for Smash Bros. Just getting titles, you know what I mean? Getting your level up.
Is it too far out to maybe announce some kind of a schedule or give us like ideas for what fun events might be? Kind of almost, again, I'm thinking to Splatoon 2's like Mayo Ketchup, you know, rivalry stuff.
Yeah. Go nuts with Smash Online. Yeah, that's a good thing to bring up. Absolutely, Jones. Beta is something to bring up.
Right.
I would love if they had a Smash beta. They should do it. They should have a beta for this game.
That's unprecedented?
It's unprecedented. There was a demo. I think there was a demo for 3DS that we all downloaded, but I don't think they had online. And so, yeah, Snowcone guy's on top of ahead of us 1 second. Yeah, I'd love for there to be a beta for this to, again, instill that confidence in their online that they're going to try to sell to everybody soon. But also, this Smash isn't as much of an unknown quantity as other Smashes had been. And so I can kind of see the rationale of just saying, like, we all know what this game is. It's okay for you to play it. Like, we're not, all the characters are going to be in the beta, but, like, let's play this. I would love that, Jones. I would love a beta announcement.
Yeah, I want to drop that. So when is launch? December's launch. What day specifically?
December 7th.
Okay.
So early December.
Yeah.
What, you think November?
Oh, sure, yeah. I mean, that's pretty close. October's just so stacked. But, I mean, who cares? It's like...
Let's do it in October.
I don't think, does a demo need to compete? I mean, that's not really kind of the point. I guess they want to get numbers. They want tweets.
Yeah, exactly. They want those tweets. Yeah, I'd say October. I say, if your online is launching in September?
Yeah.
October or September. Get people excited about your online service with that beta.
Well, I mean, not to be a pessimist, but you said online's always been bad for Smash. It's like, what reason is there to think that they're going to turn it around this time?
There's no reason.
They've been super weird about online, about announcing it and delaying it and rolling it out after the fact. And is this something? Do you see Smash fans coming in for this game? Online is not that great, but there's ways that it can improve over time. It's something Nintendo can work on. because I don't know how much Nintendo's willing to invest in online infrastructure for Smash Ultimate, but it seems like Nintendo's willing to pull out all the stops for the Switch. I mean, like, you know, and that doesn't necessarily mean like I'm still out here, you know, hungering for Animal Crossing, but I think like what is available on Switch, I just see a lot of interest in Nintendo getting that in front of as many eyeballs as possible.
Yeah, that's fair, Jones, because they had that partnership with DNA a long time ago. They announced that, you know, this, we're going to work on our online infrastructure. We're going to be more mobile friendly. We're going to be more online friendly. And yeah, we haven't seen much of it. We saw a lot of their mobile stuff. We haven't seen much of their online stuff. As you said, it's just taken a long time. They've been delaying it and delaying it and delaying it. It'd be so fun if the reason for the delays is it's so good.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is really good, Nintendo. Yeah. I do. Yeah, I think this will be a stealth promo for their online for sure. And yeah, I just.
But I like how you said specifically, you're like, I hope we get a good promise from Nintendo.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want.
I want a good
anything.
promise for YouTube.
Yeah. I don't want them to explain.
We'll see if it manifests in anything in 4 months, but at least they promised.
Yeah, I don't think this is all about new characters. I going back to modes, we had worst case scenario. And here we got a scoop from chat. Sakurai tweeted out, "Please enjoy the direct and excuse my tired appearance." Excuse my tired appearance, chat.
Yeah, excuse our tired appearance.
I like that. Excuse my tired appearance. Best case scenario, I would say. I know a lot of people like Subspace Emissary, which is what Brawl had. It was a wholly unique world and unique story.
I remember, it's funny that, you know, that mode, or the attempt at updating that mode in the Wii U didn't work out, because I remember back in the day people complaining about Emissary.
Yes, I hate it. I hate Subspace Emissary. I'm so much more interested in...
Would you rather have that than was available in the Wii U?
Yes, absolutely.
So
10 times more. But what I love is, I love what's in Melee. I love this idea that I'm taking my character... We're benefiting from the crossover. This character gets to travel to the worlds of other games. So the first level is Super Mario Bros. 1, but in this Melee graphics, this semi-realistic kind of looking thing. But I'm whatever character I picked. So I'm not just Kirby, but I'm Samus or I'm Link in Mario's world, bouncing on question mark blocks and killing Goombas. That rules. I feel like that's an inherently awesome thing that gets lost in Subspace Emissary, definitely lost in whatever the Smash run was. And so yeah, that's my desire. That's my deepest desire.
Maybe spread that across multiple games, so I can be Mario in the Metroid world. I can be, you know...
Oh, that's what happens.
A Pokemon in the Zelda world.
So I said first level was that, but then
okay.
yeah, you have to escape an exploding spaceship in the Metroid world. You go to Kirby, like, it's so cool, dude. It's really, really cool. Like Zelda has a dungeon that has like randomized solutions, and just had the Zelda 2 theme. So yeah, really, really cool worlds and things like that. Yeah, everyone, sorry that I didn't make that clear. The stream starts in about 11 minutes. So yeah, we're just talking until it begins. Someone asked, is the video ready? It's going to be live. Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct will be live in around 10 minutes. Pretty pumped.
So we should probably talk about the elephant in the room.
I think we have to talk about it. I've seen some people in chat pop up, no spoilers, but also some people just dropping that spoiler openly.
Well, but here's the problem.
Yeah.
Here's the problem about this issue.
Okay.
And I mean, you know, nobody knows until we actually watch a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But this has been speculated forever. I made a new friend. You might see him later on after this game comes out, training me to get better at Smash. But my new friend, I met a friend, a Smash fan that was in the industry that knew Amanda, that had worked with Amanda before, and she was like, "Oh, maybe you and Brandon might get along." And he comes over, he's got the Smash hat on. I was like, "Oh, who's your main?" He was like, "Ice Climbers." Like,
so you have a Smash Sherpa?
I have a new Smash friend.
That's so cool. I did not know this.
Hopefully carry me to the promised land.
Cool.
And we went outside. We got dinner one night, and we're just like half of the table's talking about industry stuff. We're in the corner talking about Smash, and I love it because like I have nothing to contribute to this conversation but questions.
Yes.
And we were just talking about, you know, who would we want to see in Smash? What would we want to see if we could pick a new character? If absolutely nothing was said and there were no rumors out there, and you, Kyle Bossman, right now at 6:50 in the morning before this video said, "Who do I want?" I would say someone from Castlevania. Like that's been my response this entire time.
Yes.
Even like back before Wii U, when I knew I wasn't going to be playing Smash for Wii U, it's like, it'd be cool to crack a whip.
It'd be cool to crack a whip.
There's just so many things. So I just want to talk about before possibly if
we're gonna have to lower your mic. We're getting more comments about it.
Right.
And because I want to hear Jones' passion about this. So to keep everybody up, the elephant is we don't.
I turned down the wrong mic before.
Okay, cool.
That's why you're right. Okay.
So we don't know for sure that we will see a Castlevania character announced. What happened was a song file on the official Smash Brothers website last night was mistakenly renamed the titles of 2 Castlevania tracks. So it could be like a summon, you know what I mean? It could be an assist trophy. Sure. It's not guaranteed that we will have a Castlevania character be a playable character.
So my expectations are mild.
Yeah,
I'm good.
But go in here. Any character you could add to Smash, and you said, I want somebody Castlevania style.
First of all, the music. You just hit upon it. Like, this is something where these are tracks that have been reinvented and reimagined, reproduced so many times in so many different games. You can do big orchestral versions of them. You can do heavy metal versions of them. You can do crazy techno versions of them. Like, I want all of it. Yeah. You know, and so, like, that's one thing, actually, as a non-Smash crazed fan, that's something that I have appreciated about Smash from afar, that it really is this fun celebration of all of these different pieces of music.
The remixes and the reorchestrations are so good, yes.
So I'm so down for that. Stages, are you kidding me? Like, there's so many, like, that's like probably one of like the crowning jewels of this series, is that just, you know, the maps that you're going through are so crazy difficult and just so visually fascinating. Like, Dracula's lair is such an easy stage to do. Just the castle itself, just that hallway with the ghouls going by, just that first interior from the first game.
Do you remember we did top 10
just
Smash
the castle
stages?
from a distance with the fence in the beginning with the clouds, and like that could be its own stage.
Do you remember we did top 10 Smash stages back at Game Trailers?
We did. I contributed very little to that.
Our number one pick, though, Jones, was I forget the name of it. The Zelda one in Melee. That's just huge.
Yeah.
That has like a dungeon. It has the castle, and you can
I've seen diagrams of that label each area.
Yeah.
One's like no, get out of here.
I would love a Castlevania stage that's on that scale, not on the scale of the huge ones from Wii U. Wii U got a little ridiculous with its scale, but like Luigi's Mansion, you played that stage.
Yeah.
I love that stage, and yeah, you got my imagination sparking right now, Jones.
And if you are a vampire hunter, if you are a Simon, a Trevor, an Alucard, or whatever, just like the items, you know, like having one attack be, you know, daggers really quick, having another attack be the cross really slow, but it comes back to you. Like,
what else is there? The
hit
axe?
people twice.
Is it
the axe
that has a little
arch, so you can hit people up above you.
Up B is pretty clear. You would use your whip to get back onto the ledges.
Little range on an attack too if you have a whip. So.
Yeah. What else?
It'd be fun to whip up if you want to pull yourself back up on stage.
What else does he have, Jones? That's all I know is his special attacks and the whip.
And just other characters. I mean, in Castlevania 3, he plays Trevor, and so he's got Grant and these other characters that you got a little bit of taste of, kind of the similar format in the new Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, if you played that, where you can swap between different people, so he could easily have, like, bring in Alucard and bring in the Sifa, I think is the mage. So that'd be kind of just for one attack.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, especially like toward the like later ones on Game Boy Advance and things like that. You get the summons and all sorts of weird, crazy stuff.
Yeah. Or just adding them to the mix in general, because there's like stuff from franchises that are not necessarily tied to the characters. It's not like the only character could do this ability. It's now an item that, like, there's Alucard all of a sudden.
Right. Even if it is Simon Belmont, he needs Alucard's backdash.
Sure.
That'd be such that's an iconic move, right? It'd be sick if he had that. I would love if he just shouts swear words. If somehow they can make that happen, it would really, I think, reinforce this character.
Which is always so strange to me, because there's so many weird franchises that have come to Smash Brothers over the years, and it was crazy to me that like Sonic came to this franchise before a Belmont. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whereas, what's up, Konami? Man, like, Konami and Nintendo just got rid of each other's phone numbers. What's going on?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, Sonic's a bigger pull. Sonic that's a bigger marketing pull.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I get it. But it just seemed like it was clearly something's missing here. Mm-hmm. Clearly, when you look at the original Nintendo library, you light up all of the top games in the NES.
Yes.
There's one glaring omission here.
And Jones, to me, and it's also, I don't know, it's weird to talk about maturity of the audience, but it speaks to this older half, right? Kids today don't care about Castlevania, but it would be encouraging to see a character like that announced for Smash Ultimate.
Yeah.
It's not just Pokemon characters. It's not just Splatoon characters, but hey, we still love these old games too.
And I feel bad because I know there's a lot of people that want to go into this stream pure. We try to keep the conversation as open, keep all possibilities open.
Yeah.
But I just want to let you know, if you're watching at home, I'm so stoked for this possibly happening if it does.
Yes.
So
it's the only way we got Jones up.
I'm just going to pour into these details. Yes.
Jones would not be awake right now if we didn't have the hint, the whiff of some Castlevania. So yeah, we're pumped on that.
But it can't just be one. I mean, we got. I'm still thinking about. I read way too much into this, and you weren't here for this. But when they did the beginning of the Treehouse, they brought the 2 amiibo out in a little case.
Okay.
And it was 2 amiibo, and then they had 2 little pieces of paper signs on 2 spaces. Where I'm like, oh, amiibo are going there before the end of E3, and then it never happened.
Yeah.
And so it's like, am I reading too much into that? That there'll be 2 new characters?
We can get the stream up on screen chat. We can switch over to that one. Jones, I feel like. And we'll move the cursor obviously when the stream actually begins. I feel like if there's only one character announced, don't be disappointed. That is all I'm expecting.
Oh no, I'm fine. Yeah,
I think we'll get one character.
I mean, I
and a
won't
bunch
be really
of modes.
disappointed if they were getting a character today, though.
Yes, we're guaranteed a character. Lock that in.
Okay.
There's no way they would do this without announcing another character. Is how I feel.
All right. Okay.
Keep the volume up. Count on it. We want to hear this too. Chat, we're here for you, but we're also here for Smash Bros. I'm so pumped about what we're about to witness. It is unusual. It's rare. It's rare to just get some like good time. We'll get the mouse off the screen. I just already talked about the chat. I don't even know why I acknowledge it. Yeah, just do that. Do that for me. It's cool to get this opportunity. I love to watch Sakurai. I love his presentations. He cares. He cares deeply about the way his game looks. And the way it's presented and the way these presentations are presented. You know, for him to apologize for his tired appearance, I mean, that's a genuine feeling, I think, that comes from him. But we know that he works hard on these. We know he works super, super hard on these. And so it's going to be a treat. You know, it's something that we get to watch, in my eyes. I'm pumped on that. Sorry, what's up, Jones?
I'm just thinking about things. I'm thinking about technical things.
Oh, technical things. Okay. Yeah.
Well, we've done this before. I'm just like, there's
yeah.
not going to be an overlap of the audio if that's playing at the same time, right? We do this all the time.
Yeah, there will not be an overlap of audio.
Yeah. When Damiani's not here, it's a different story, you know?
Yes.
You
lose
just
confidence.
a little bit. Just a little chink in the armor. Just a bit.
I made a nice layout. Outlay. I made a nice layout, you know what I mean? But, like, there's that confidence is missing. Chad, I would love Gino. Gino is the character that they will save for after the release. I feel like there's always one character. I think it was Duck Hunt Dog last time.
Now, wait a minute. Let me try with Gino.
Okay.
Paper Mario? No, Mario RPG.
Yes, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I would love Gino big time. That to me is that on that level of a Rob for Wii U and Mr. Game & Watch. That last character you unlock that's kind of obscure. I think that Gino fits into that slot pretty well.
When does direct start from now? Seconds.
Yeah, reload it even. Reload that thing.
Reload it even.
Okay. All right. Still not live?
Okay.
Still not live? Okay. All right, if you say so, dude. Oh, pumped on that. Waluigi's not coming, chat. I won't hear any more about it.
30 minutes? 20 minutes?
Ooh, Jones, I'm thinking 7 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm thinking it won't be too long.
Are we going to have... Did they get all the specific details out of the way? Because a lot of people were complaining about that. Like you were saying, they almost did a Smash Direct at E3. When they really said... Oh, never mind.
Okay, here we go.
The specific jumps and stuff like that. I wonder if we're going to get it. Here we go.
Unmute it, lower left.
Okay.
There we go.
Dark Souls. I love these trailers, man. I love these trailers so much.
Sound design, by the way, this is great.
Wow. Wow. That's legit terrifying, man. Oh my goodness! What? Wow. Oh man, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Oh, the cross. Makes so much sense for me. Yes. Oh, yeah.
There's the axe thrower, yeah, dude.
Oh, potions? Oh, he can swing it. Yes. Wow.
That's
Wow.
Dave.
Yeah, what is all of that?
That's his final smash.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh, yes.
Dracula shows up. Come on.
So crazy. Yeah, what is that?
Oh, so bosses will show up in stages from time to time.
Oh, neat. Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's a precedent for that. You're right.
Yeah.
Be gone! You don't belong in this world, monster!
Wait, what?
So that'll be a, what do they call it?
Ease
Echo.
or echoes? Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be an echo.
Cool.
Way cool. I don't think they're done then yet, is what it seems to me.
Man, wow.
Yes. Weird choice. Richter is like the second one. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
All right.
All right.
We're gonna have to
Okay.
refresh that.
There we go. Oh man. Oh man.
I'm horrified, Jones.
That was really scary, man. The flashlight going up death.
That was
I'm
horrible.
Masahiro Sakurai
Luigi
from
met
Sword
death,
Limited.
bro.
This is a follow-up to our recent announcements about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah, they didn't-
Without further ado,
They didn't really like bring him back to life or anything. Just like Luigi stayed
the
dead.
legendary vampire
I love him,
hunter
dude. He's
from
beefy.
the Castlevania
Yeah.
series,
I like his
Simon
proportions a
Belmont,
lot.
is
Well, he's
finally
classic.
joining
He's
the
kind of
roster.
that barbarian vibe.
Yes.
He's very
He's been
original
given a bit
design.
of a
Like
makeover.
that is the instruction manual come to life.
Yeah.
His signature item
that
is,
walk,
of course,
too. It's the
his
NES
holy
one,
whip,
man.
the
You can just
far-flinging
spin it.
vampire killer.
Yeah. Like a
It
super
leaves you
Castlevania.
open
And
to
he used
attack,
the potions
and it's a bit
to-
slow, but I think its average reach during normal attacks
Oh
is
yeah.
longer
Oh
than
yeah.
any other
Oh
fighters.
yeah. Oh, and he can slap. Oh man.
He can move the whip freely.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Beat you.
His special attacks are very recognizable. The axe, cross, holy water,
I'm just never ever gonna play as
And
another
upper.
character.
Perfect.
While they may seem simple, they
So
are
20,
very
those are all his B
powerful.
moves. So he's a lot like Link in a way.
And his final smash is called Grand Cross.
Puts you in a coffin, dude. And the
Simon's
stage.
stage is none other than Dracula's castle.
Good call.
It's the darkest of stages in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
The darkest in the
stages.
entire game.
When an attack hits one of the candlesticks, an item will appear.
Oh, love it.
In this stage, bosses from across the Castlevania series will rear their ugly heads. They make Dracula's castle feel true to the
Yeah,
world
dude.
from whence they came.
Wow.
A really good CG trailer then, that kind of demonstrating all this stuff.
And when speaking of
Medusa,
Castlevania,
maybe?
you
I'm not sure what that
can't
last
forget
one
to
was.
mention the music.
Oh, man.
For this
Wow.
stage, we will incorporate 34 music tracks, including new and
34
classic tunes.
tracks?
The Castlevania series is very popular among the music team, and they were excited to work on these arrangements.
Oh, I bet. Oh my goodness.
Once in a blue moon, Simon's
Wow.
immortal
That's a
rival
whole
will
separate
appear.
soundtrack, man. 34 tracks.
A Castlevania Direct. I am so ready.
Dracula. Reborn every 100 years, he is eternally fated to wage war against descendants of the Belmont clan.
He's so tall,
great,
too.
Ninja.
He's like, get away from me, via Pokemon.
Under what conditions will he appear? Time will tell. Now, for a brand new assist trophy.
Yeah.
Alucard, son of Dracula, will lend his steel in battle. He wields the Chrysogram, transforms into a bat, and dodges attacks by assuming mist form.
Nice.
He's very similar to his starring role in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Like other assist trophies, he's
the music.
susceptible to attack and KO as well. Nevertheless, he'll prove to be quite challenging. And we have one more fighter for you. The vampire hunter who starred in classics like Castlevania Rondo of Blood, Richter Belmont, joins the battle.
Isn't
Richter
Rondo
is
Blood
an
the
echo
only one he's
fighter
in?
based on
In
Simon.
the beginning?
He's in
Though
the
his
beginning of
strength is
Symphony.
insane, his look, voice, and
I think there were other
animation all
versions
set
of
him
Rondo.
apart.
Maybe that's what he meant.
Besides, the Super
used
Smash
like harmony
Bros.
of
Ultimate
dissonance
version of Simon
stuff like
can
that.
perform moves derived from Richter in his original games, so it's hard to say who's really echoing who. I hope you'll enjoy them both.
Farewell.
I'd like to introduce two more Echo Fighters from completely different series while we're on the
I
topic.
love Echo Fighters. Bring them on.
Please take a look.
Oh, and they don't just roll it out. What a great intro.
This is Crom from Fire Emblem Awakening.
Okay.
Not too hyped, to be honest. He's just.
But you
another-
knew. I mean, you could
Yeah.
tell by the tattoo.
Oh,
The
yeah.
sword.
Not better.
Man, he does have his own stuff. He is her dad. So
Nice.
that,
the bits.
that is 100% Sakurai. This weird Bowser combo is 4 different. Man, that was sick. Sick.
Ooh, is that from 2? Corruption?
Yeah. It's from Metroid Prime 2, yeah.
Metroid Prime 2, yeah.
Oh yeah, she's a creep. I like the way she moves.
Wild.
So far, nothing too unique from her though, moves-wise. Okay.
Just stylistically, mostly.
Yeah, I like it.
Crom and Dark Samus
I love the
join the battle.
veins.
Yeah.
You may have seen this coming.
They have a shoulder
Both
pads
fighters
with, like,
have been
eyeballs.
highly requested. They're each
Man,
slightly
Jesus Christ.
different than the fighters they're based on, so pick whoever you enjoy most.
Yeah.
As you can see, depending on your settings, you can either display all Echo Fighters separately on the Fighter Select screen, or
Oh.
stack them with the fighters they're based on. When stacked, you can
So
switch
good.
between them
He's
with
so
the press of a
considerate.
button.
Why?
This time,
you know,
we
just
plan to
yeah.
reveal the design of every
minutia,
fighter
dude.
before
Who
the
cares,
game
man?
launches. We'll have a few more to announce later, so stay tuned.
Cool. Man,
For
we're going
stages,
in.
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
mainly
I love
including
Great
returning
Day.
favorites. Allow me
Living
to
room.
introduce some of the stages we haven't shown before.
Great. This is a melee.
I love that it's labeled Stage Showcase. It's like, let's just get into it.
Yeah. Hate this one. Hate that crowd. It's our dads. Oh, man.
And they focused on just the visual improvement of levels. Are you seeing that now? Some of these levels coming back.
Oh, Summit sucks. Keep it away. I wonder if they're just bringing every stage back.
Well, yeah, it's all.
Are they gonna do Poke Forks too?
What if you just called it right here? Unova. Oh my goodness. Nice. I know what that is now. I know what this stage is. Nice. Nice.
Pretty sure they announced Final Destination already.
Huh.
It's weird. Or maybe they just did Final Destination first. Oh! Yes! Take us to New Donk City. Oh, that's a good stage. It's basically like the Sunshine one, just kind of hopping around. Oh, but we're on the building.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice.
Woo! So let's all jump up super high, high up in the sky. There's no power of my dancing. You know that you're my superstar.
Oh, it's so cool. So just like the game, you get the band together.
Get ready for this.
We put a lot of effort into enhancing the look of the stages and rebalancing them as well.
Looks good.
That said, for stages that originally appeared in the Nintendo 64 game, we
those
prioritized
low-res
nostalgia,
textures, I love it.
intentionally keeping the classic look. The stage total is turning out to be pretty impressive. Let's compare it to the totals in previous games.
Let's do it, man.
Now the total number of stages is, voila,
They can't even do a
103.
graph without
We
being
must be
cheeky,
crazy.
man.
It's such a show
If we
off.
exclude Battlefield, Final Destination, and Big Battlefield,
So
we have exactly
specific.
100. But take a look at the stage select screen. Every stage can also be transformed into
Wow.
both Battlefield
That's a
and
bit
Omega
much,
forms,
man.
so the total number of stages is actually more than 300.
Oh, Omega's just pure? No,
All of these stages
no
can
platforms?
be played
Wow.
in 8-player battles, and they are all available from the beginning.
Whoa. All stages selectable from the
Additionally,
get-go.
you have the option to turn off stage hazards.
Love
When
that.
you're looking for a change of
Yeah,
pace
I
and
hate
don't
those.
want to be
Yes. Get rid
interrupted
of
by
them.
hazards, select this option for a less chaotic experience.
Yes. Yes.
Also, the order of the stages matches the order in which they were introduced in the series, just like the fighters.
Beautiful.
Regarding stages, we have a little surprise. Please take a look.
it's deep. It's stacked.
Yeah, we've seen way more than I thought we would. Transitions, dude. It just switched stages. That's so
Check
cool.
that out. While
Yes.
playing, the stage can transform around you.
that out.
But first, you must select the stage morph
Turn it
option.
on. Yes. And make it random.
Then, you can pick 2 stages on the stage select menu.
I'm gonna go back and forth.
Feel free to choose any stages you like and have fun.
Random morph is the only way to play this game. It's fast, too.
Check that out.
My music.
For the player who wants it all, My Music lets you select
love this,
specific
Jones.
tracks for
This
each
stuff's
stage,
nuts.
and this feature is making a return. Until
Love's
now,
excited.
each stage had its own set of music tracks, but this time, the tracks are organized by series instead. For example, as long as you're playing on a stage based on the Legend of Zelda series, you can pick any of the tracks included from that series.
Okay.
Now for the total number of music tracks from stages. This is also ultimate.
I'm going to say 4 digits. 4 digits.
Oh wow.
All right,
More
we
than
got the
800 tracks.
Oh, wow.
And if we count other types of
He's good,
music,
man. Good
like
timing.
menus and fanfare, then there's actually about 900 compositions. If you played them all in a row without
That is
moving
insanity.
or stopping, there's more than 28
hours of
hours
music.
worth of music.
He's so proud right now.
These game franchises are a big part of video game history, and the result is a massive library of memorable music. All of this packed into one game. This in itself is extraordinary. Of course, there's a sound test menu as well. For your browsing pleasure, we've
Wow.
sorted all of the tracks by game series.
Like, that's worth spending $60
Yeah.
on.
It's like having an album for each series.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really nice.
If a track has no corresponding fighter or stage, or if it's from one title rather than a series, it can be found in the Other section.
Good to know. Like, he's just giving us tips now, you know?
You can create your own playlists too. Sort them in any order you like, anytime, as much as you want.
Yeah.
Above and beyond.
Friday feeling.
She's ready.
In handheld mode, you can play music while the screen is turned off. It's kinda like using your
Just
Nintendo
drain that
Switch
battery
as a
in
music
5
player.
seconds.
That is a fat iPod, dude. It's a little big.
A huge variety of music has been
love the
collected for
slow-mo
the
of her
game,
just like,
and you can sample some of
It's
these
in my
tracks
purse.
on the official website.
No big deal.
We're planning to add selections basically every week, so please stay tuned.
Oh, yeah, it's like really nice on their website. Worth checking out.
Rules.
Some of you may have experienced the game already, but I'd still like to show you some things about the multiplayer battle rules.
No talk of online at all yet so far.
Now
Starting
the
with the
first
good
thing
stuff.
you will select is the rules. If you create your own rule set, you can immediately begin playing with those rules at any time.
That's a really good idea. There's ease of use right here.
In addition to time battle and stock battle, stamina battle is now treated as one of the standard Smash modes.
Cool.
There's a different feeling of intensity in these
I think
battles.
they had that in Melee. I really like it. I love that, actually. I'm willing to do some
This
speed
time,
battles.
stage selection comes before fighter selection. This way, you can pick a fighter based on how well suited they are for the stage. Or let the last battle's loser pick the next stage to even the odds.
Ha! Fun.
Yeah, that's what you should do.
In sudden death, you not only start with 300% damage, but the camera will steadily zoom in. This creates a nice sense of urgency.
That's a good rule.
The camera zooms in!
Chargeable final smashes are now a selectable option. During a match, your final smash meter will fill, and then, once it's maxed out, you can use
Yes.
a weaker final smash.
Yes, it's so much better than Smash Balls. Yes.
When you apply this option to a match, things can get really flashy.
Turn it on,
If
Chad.
you're up
yes.
for a party, please try it out. By the way,
So you don't have to hit the
no
balls
two
flying
final
around, you just
smashes
get
will
it?
happen
Well, yeah, you
simultaneously.
earn it like in a fighting game.
Yeah. You know, like in a fighting game.
There are other additions to the battle modes too. We've added in Squad Strike.
Yeah, get Simon in there.
It's a 5-on-5 or 3-on-3 elimination style battle to decide the winner. Each player will use 5 consecutive fighters in one battle, but it might be fun for multiple players to take turns as well. We're also including tourney mode.
Huh.
That
Choose
look
the
up,
number of
man.
players and CPU participants, and the game will automatically structure a tournament bracket.
Dude.
Yeah.
Up
They
to
did it for
32
you.
players can join the tournament, so it's great for parties too.
It's funny, these are Nintendo of America employees.
Yeah. Reggie.
Red in there, yeah.
We're adding a special Smash mode called Smashdown. After a battle in this mode, the previously selected fighters will no longer be available to use in the next
Ah.
battle.
That's
so
such a
each
fun
player
idea.
will select a different fighter. It definitely pays off to be skilled with multiple fighters. You could
Spice up
also
those drinks.
strategically pick a fighter your opponent
It's almost
is
like a
good
draft,
with
too.
before they can.
I love that.
The new training mode will feature an exclusive stage.
Cool.
We've displayed a grid so it's easy to measure distance and more.
Yeah, they're taking that seriously.
You
That's
can
Street
also
Fighter
display
right there.
launch distance. The red line predicts your trajectory at 0% damage, and the blue
Oh,
line
man,
is for
this
100%
data.
damage.
This is hard, like...
The fighter's weight is factored in
at
at the moment of impact.
Man,
The single-player mode, in which players battle against a series of fighters,
Okay,
will
yeah,
return
I would-
in the form of classic
I
mode.
love classic mode.
Each fighter has a set series of stages and opponents they will face.
Whoa.
Now, let me introduce you to some new items, Pokemon, and assist trophies.
New Pokemon, Cal.
Let's see him. Okay, banana, we had that.
The bits. I love the bits.
Yeah.
Like, what game can you do bits?
Yeah, and we're in New Donk City right there. Oh, it's a fake banana. Looks like a banana, but it fires one bullet. Oh, that's so cool.
That's from Grey Ninja specifically.
No, I think that's from Fire Emblem.
Oh, not hurt you, but everyone around you. Ooh.
Instantly KO fighters.
Ness.
Cool.
Death sight. Ooh.
This track, by the way. Oh yeah, that's evil. Rage Blaster. This presentation, dude. This presentation.
Finally. What?
Transition, come on! Oh, so he basically makes a wall.
Nice.
Teleport, sure, that makes sense. That checks out.
Wow. Wow. Gotta have both, right?
Yeah. Yep.
There it is.
Good call, Jones.
I played the recent game in this video game franchise. Oh, nice. I know who that is as well. Terrifying.
And then he just flops. He's like,
Whoa.
I'm good. Oh, just freezes you outright. More shadow, dude. So sick.
Ooh, more Shadow's cool. Of course.
Ditto's great.
Oh.
No way, dude.
Back to base.
See how they do that? Stop. Sneak him in like that? Come on, dude. He looks great. Kinda bummed he's not an Echo.
Yeah. Wow. Cool.
Alright.
Whoa, random. Whoa.
I like that. Take it for a ride, Captain. Oh, he just takes you off the stage! The horror! Mario's horror on the bus!
Oh! Extremely cool. Wow. I'm at a loss, Nikki. I don't remember you. Okay, cool.
Shovel Knight! That
Very,
is
very
so
cool.
cool! He looks good, too. There it is. I want to see what that. The moon. Oh my god. The moon just
All of them can be
destroys the
considered
stage.
special guests, and another powerful one has just arrived.
Wow, they're rolling it out.
Yeah, this is nuts. Is this CG right now? No.
From the Monster Hunter series, Rathalos swoops in.
I guess it's a stage, though. I think we have a Monster Hunter stage.
He appears
Yeah,
as
it looks
a
like
boss. But he can also show up as an assist trophy.
He looks amazing.
Actually, he's the first character to appear as both.
It's horrifying.
Yeah.
Before we go, I'd like us to take a quick look at
No
the
online
main
at all.
menu.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not jamming it down our throats.
Main menu.
A great place to get started.
There's that. Did you see that?
As you can see, there's a
censored
mysterious
thing on the lower
mode
left?
here, but we can't talk about that just yet.
Oh.
Also, there's a dashboard on the right
campaign,
side of the
dude.
screen. This can
That's
be
the
accessed
campaign
at
mode.
any
All this
time
stuff they
by
haven't gotten
pressing the
into yet.
ZR button. Options and control descriptions are listed here as well.
Cool.
That's all for today's announcement. The entire development team is putting all of their energy into finishing the
Did the
game,
camera shake?
so please be
little bit.
patient until
Oh,
launch
no.
day.
Okay, all right.
Thank
He's
you
not done
so
yet,
much
dude.
for watching.
He's not done yet. By the way, doesn't look tired. Doesn't look remotely tired.
That might have been the picture he sent out specifically.
Okay, bosses. We're looking at iconic bosses. Who's next?
Oh man.
Is it gonna be King K. Rool? Are they gonna do that? He's not that big though.
What about Tropical Freeze baddies?
They're doing it, dude. They're doing King K. Rool. Come on, man! Oh, this is pure joy! Oh! I can't believe they added him to this game. That's a character?
this version is so triumphant.
That reflect.
The stage.
His final smash, it's just blowing up TK Island!
Come on! With Diddy in there. The Matrix explosion. Yeah!
Oh my goodness.
Oh, man.
That was good.
Oh, I see what you did there.
We have some holes to fill in.
Wow. Man.
We got some more holes. We got some more gaps in there.
We got some more holes. Already thinking about the future.
27 minutes, Jones.
Yeah. Woo-wee.
And you know what it was? It was pure hype. I expected it to be marketing. I don't know. To me, that was pure hype. It was just, let me tell you what we have finished in this game right now.
Yeah.
We might have to find it on YouTube to just keep it rolling.
Sure.
But, oh my goodness, man. I'm exhausted from that.
I think one of my favorite moments was the track listing. Like I was buying, like it was the the early 21st century, and I was buying like some album off the internet, of like the greatest hits from the 60s.
Yes.
And there's like your favorite hits, including Vampire Killer.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
just rolling by like
the
all
34 tracks of
to
Castlevania.
not only,
yes.
and I think that's the thing that impresses me so much about this series. Not really having a history with it, like not really being a big Smash Brothers fan, but still appreciating their marketing so much, and especially with just all the information that they're rolling out for this game. That like, as a fan, as someone who that means a lot to me, like those specific tracks. But I still don't know, like 80% of those track names, but they're all there. I mean, just in case there's that one person who's like, yes, that's my favorite track.
And I like that he said, "Hey, Konami's excited to work on this."
Yeah, and
I
our team
love
was really
that.
excited to work on it because they were like,
Yes.
"Oh, finally, this music that we haven't
Somebody
gotten to mess
respects
around
us.
with." It. Yeah,
Somebody remembers how good this stuff is.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, man alive. Really one of my favorite comments from chat. This game could be $100 and would still be worth it. Yeah.
Yeah.
This game is packed, and I think that was the. I mean, when we see the charts where we see all those things, I think that was the intent, right? Like we're gonna show you how much this game has in it, numbers, characters. You cannot possibly be displeased with this.
Like, Ditto is a supporting character of a franchise that there already are other characters, and plenty of characters, in this game already.
Yep.
And it, like, copies other every single character model in the game, like, has that texture, like, assigned to it, just in case Ditto, like, copies them, and then it copies their movesets. Man.
Right, just like Ditto took a week. It took a week to program. Probably not. Probably not.
So,
with these people.
so it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Not overwhelmed, but just, oh, wow, we got so much stuff. How is this on par with just how much new stuff, regardless of whether you like it or not or have fond memories of it from past Smash games, but, like, is this just par for the course where it's just, we always get a bunch of new stuff? Or does it really feel like they're really focusing on just cramming this game?
Yeah, so, I mean, they're always cramped. Smash games always packed, like way more than you could ever imagine, way higher to other games on its own
That's
level.
what I remember. I'm just trying to gauge, like, this...
But what just happened in those last 27 minutes, Jones? I feel
27
like
minutes, too.
I feel like E3 was huge. A lot was dumped on us at E3, but I don't feel like we ever had that much dump of new stuff on us for a Smash Bros. Game. I feel like that was just new stuff, just dumped on us, Jones. Skip halfway through this. The whole thing's an hour long. I can't believe what just happened. A complete, oh my goodness. Yeah. I do, Jones. I feel better about the game now. I obviously there was going to be a lot of effort put into this, but it always goes beyond what I expected it to be. The way it begins. My word. They're just unafraid, Jones. They're unafraid to do this kind of cool.
This is
unique
so
stuff.
much work. This
Yes.
is so much work. This is so much money. Independent games shiver and quake at spending this much money on one trailer to advertise their game, and unlike a launch trailer or like a debut at a major event. And this is one character.
Yes. But the thing is,
And
Jones,
done so well. I mean, like, what a genius idea to have Luigi in the outfit, have all of these reveals, have it be scary but funny, have like, we knew right away. I saw the stone castles, yes. But there still are surprises. Mm-hmm. And this is, the lighting, the effects on this is just legit terrifying. The flashlight reflecting across his rib cage with, he just rips his soul
Dead.
out of his body.
Luigi, you are dead. That is a dead body. We get to see Luigi's dead, lifeless body there. It just brings you joy. It's worth whatever that investment is, however thousands, hundreds of thousands, or potentially millions you spend on your CG budget. It brings us joy. It makes us happy.
I love the long hair. I love he specifically turns and we see the blonde hair just fall.
Great reveal.
And Richter's really interesting. I'm stoked that Richter. I guess Trevor would just be too close to Simon. I think Trevor and Richter, specifically he had a lot of movement options in the other games. Specifically, he's got this like vault move that you can see him do. But
Yeah, I think almost Richter
man.
is like an easier conversion. It's like an easier Echo almost. So I feel like that's why we have him, despite his relative popularity. Great reveal of the character though, and the stage. Man, I do wish the stage was like more multi-platform.
Well, here's the interesting thing, and actually, I want to bring this up to compare to maybe other existing Nintendo franchises in terms of their obviously Ice Climber and stuff like that are outdated. Like, we're not getting any more Ice Climber games. But with so many of these other games, you look at Mario now, and it's like, oh, cool, it's Mario. He's got Cappy. You know, it's like, they've moved Mario over from his most recent game, and then like, oh, cool, more new Pokemon. We get their Alolan versions from Sun and Moon, the last Pokemon game that came out.
Yeah.
But it's like, what are these crazy versions of these Castlevania characters?
That's what I love that more than anything.
You
Yes.
can't draw that straight line to any. I've never seen Simon look like that ever.
Yes.
You know, so it's like again, to me, it's like the original NES box art. Him just came right off of it. You know.
Yes.
Almost. You know, I dare say he looks a little cheesy, and I'm kind of into it. You
Yes,
know,
he
like
does,
he's
yes.
just the fluff coming out of his boots, and just his like '80s haircut, and there's just something so like Conan the Barbarian about him, and I love it.
Right. They didn't try to like make him like a.
I think they put a little more clothes on him. I think he's like almost wearing a bikini in the classic. I think he literally just has like covering his groin, and that's his legs are completely exposed.
Yes.
So I think they put a little more, more cloth on him than we're used to.
You see what they do with like the Fire Emblem characters? Yeah, like look at that guy. He's beefy. He's just stacked. I love that. You know, it's just they're letting Simon be Simon, and he looks like his NES sprite.
He's so
like,
serious.
Just like stout proportions. Oh man, he's perfect. And Jones, I like that way more. I love to see like a character translated into Smash. You know, that's what the appeal was to me from the beginning.
And another thing that like I'm seeing portrayed here, and because it's like this masterful control of his whip, like tactically, what is that? You can maybe knock items out of the way with that?
I think you can deflect. I think
Okay.
actually it will be able to deflect items that people are tossing at you.
But for somebody that's not that familiar and can't really imagine like the gameplay ramifications, like I just see a playfulness. You know, I
Yes.
just see
I think
them
you're right, though.
realizing. I immediately go to like in so many game announcements, I just go straight to that boardroom. You know, that one guy in the back is like, "We got to do Luigi's Mansion, right?" Like, okay, yes, you know. But just that one person. It's like he's got it. You have to be able to control that.
Yeah.
And what an ask for any fighting game to add something that's just playful. You know, that like yes has ramifications in the gameplay, but like are there any other fighting game franchises that are playful?
Yes.
The bits just knock me out in every single one of their
There are
videos,
fighting game
man.
franchises that are playful, but you're right. This is over the top. It's in its own league. Absolutely.
And they do a little tease here. I think this is Medusa. It's got to be because they didn't show Medusa, right?
They did. They
They
showed
did.
Medusa's statue, and she like turns over, and the snakes come to life.
But they didn't
I
show
think it's
Medusa
another
in this
final boss.
sequence. Okay.
I think it's a final boss that comes after Dracula.
And then yeah, question
That
mark
right there.
here.
That's a final boss. Let us
Okay.
know, chat, who that is.
Just like another version of Dracula, maybe.
Yeah. Man. And then here's the 34 tracks. They're not playing around with this integration.
Oh, Lament of Innocence has got a good Jail of Jewel. I don't know, what a crazy track. It just all looks so great. But this just makes me sad. I want this game. I want this Castlevania game.
Oh, sure, to like play as him?
You know what I mean?
Yes. I really like that it's a mystery about how we get Dracula to appear. And chat, sorry about this frame rate. We're just playing it from the Twitch archive right now. I hope it's like every Friday night at midnight, Dracula appears. Like, I hope it's like one of those things where it's like checking your internal clock. I hope it's like one of those kinds of things. And the transformation, man. That's so cool. Alucard as an assist is so nice. I don't think his game has been on any Nintendo consoles, but again, it doesn't matter. I mean, get it on Switch, you know, but yeah, please. I like that it doesn't matter. I like that it's just like, well, he's not really a Nintendo character. We shouldn't put him in. It's like, who cares? Just put him in. He's great. Richter. And then Richter is an Echo character.
Yeah, his like kicks and stuff, and then he's got this kind of shoulder.
So yeah, and John's another thing that just impresses me so much about this 27-minute direct. This would have taken me a year. It would have taken me a year to capture all these things, make sure the capture's perfect like that. So like that is not automated. That's not somebody like in a special system. That is two people holding controllers and pressing the button at the same time. They work so hard on these videos, and it's just, I can't believe all the work that goes into this just to prepare us for the game. You know what I mean? It feels to me more like it's just the most pleasant kind of marketing. You know what I mean? I can't be cynical
Alucard was in
about
Dawn of
this.
Sorrow. Yeah, he was. That's true. There you go.
Oh, hey. Well done, chat. Dawn of Sorrow is a DS game, and really he's in that?
Dawn of Sorrow.
Sure.
D.
Wow.
Yes.
Well done, Chatterini.
See what they did there?
Good little
Crom.
trivia.
Speaking of Conan.
Yeah.
Crom. I've never prayed to you before. I had no tongue for it.
My hope is that Crom being an Echo character means like no more Fire Emblem. I feel like Fire Emblem is overrepresented in Smash Brothers. There's a lot of great Fire Emblem characters, but I don't desire more, you know? Oh, I love that shot, though. That shot would have taken me a year. It would have taken me a year to just nail that down. Man alive. Really good stuff. Whew. Father and daughter.
Yeah, it's like most game trailers, you get a bunch of footage, you play your best stuff, and then, you know, like Call of Duty, like, let's just play a bunch of matches, and then, oh, that one time when you got me with that one item, that was really neat. I don't know how much setting up that they do, but, like, there's just no way to not do this, clearly, like, with setup. It's like, okay.
Yes.
You know, we'll have something with this characters, then you gotta pick what bit we're gonna do, then you gotta pick what stage we're gonna do it on, where on the stage we're gonna do it, what the camera angle's gonna be.
Yeah, man, like, it's none of it, I mean, it has to be storyboarded. Everything is explaining an aspect of it. Every shot is intentional. Every shot is explaining a new element. Man, I just can't believe, like... Chad, I hope you can appreciate the production that goes behind one of these things. It's so in depth. I can't believe this. That was great. That Smash Direct is great.
Dark Samus with Kirby with the Dark Samus helmet, you know, just like Kirby doesn't need the Dark Samus helmet. It's fine. Nope, we're doing it.
And she's got those gooey missiles, man. And just this kind of thing is just like overly considerate in my mind. So what they're showing right now, chat,
Well, yeah.
is that Echo characters can take up the same spot in the roster, or they can take up multiple spots.
Every single piece of functionality that you talked about, whether it was in the HUD or whether it was an ability that you could do, a couple of them blew your mind. There was one where I was like charging up. Yeah, you're
Oh, the Final Smashes, yeah.
But like all of these, they not only said it was a menu option, they showed you the menu. They were
Yeah.
like right here, you just slide that thing over.
Yeah.
You know.
No other game does this kind of thing, and at this level, right? You know, we get developer diaries where they can show us menus and things like that. Hey, everybody, okay,
Did you play those Game & Watches, baby, back in the day? Those black and white?
I did not
little
play. I
Game
played
& Watches
Tiger
on the watch
Electronics,
batteries?
but never one of the Nintendo ones. I did Beauty and the Beast, Tiger, Beauty and the Beast. Gotta get that
There's
rose.
plenty. I may not know the Fire Emblem characters they're adding to this game or all of those Castlevania tracks, but I played me a fair amount of Game & Watch.
Yeah,
The one with the octopus was my favorite. We had to like go down
that's his Final Smash.
into the water.
Turns into that huge octopus.
Nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
That might have been. It's funny, you know. We talk about beginnings, and I always think about like the Atari 2600 and stuff, and like it was before, way before the Game Boy came out. I had to, you know, if I was going on a car ride with mom, wait, where's my Game & Watch?
What's
Make
cool,
sure to bring that in, get that high score up.
Jones? There's some 3DS stages. I never bought the 3DS version.
This stage has been in that before, but this stage is
You like that one?
so good
It's
because I get this stuff now. Like I get.
sure. Final
Get
Destination.
these references. And as Final Destination is a Smash exclusive stage. This was born in Smash.
Oh,
this
yeah,
is not another
exactly.
franchise coming
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Okay.
New Donk City.
And boy,
Hall.
that deliberate tease at the end. Oh, don't mind that green blurred out section of
the menu.
Yeah.
Jones, I now feel pretty confident that's a campaign, that's an adventure modes kind of thing.
Which, on top of all of this, well, they didn't really get into new. Well, they mentioned a couple of new modes.
Never talked about Amiibo. We still don't
This
know what the
entire
Amiibo
time,
is.
it's just kind of a given. Yeah, fascinating.
that
That Simon Amiibo.
Get that Amiibo, Jones.
Woo!
Get that Amiibo. You earned it.
Yeah. By not really being interested in the series for so many years.
Yeah.
Now it's time. It's really time. I mean, I'm in so many ways.
That one shot.
And
of Melee
this is such an easy thing to brush off. You know, just go like, yeah, you made those better. But like, what?
looks good, and I love his rationale. Like, hey, and the 64 ones, we're gonna keep them the same, and you're gonna love it. And I totally do.
Imagine you begin development for this game and you have this giant list of just like, all right, well, updated that map onto the next map, going back to.
It's a book. Jones, like, they had to write a book about all the updates they were making. You know, I like the scale of
And
this
this is so
unfathomable.
squash number. And the number when he does the music tracks and it slows down and then speeds up again.
Like, Jones, that
Nobody
is-
does that.
That's hard work.
So rare. I can't think. Like,
Comedic timing is
Call
so
of
hard.
Duty doesn't get cheeky like that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, just think about MMOs don't get cheeky. I'm trying to think of just not annual things
So I
necessarily,
think they'll
but
fill out
just
the
like
rest of that square. Back
games that
there,
you know. Oh, okay.
I think we're gonna get enough new stages, chat. So that's gonna be that perfect square. I think we're gonna fill it out. All stages selectable from the get-go. Kind of a bummer because it's fun to unlock stages. It's just a fun video game thing, but you are unlocking every character in the game, so that's a fine trade-off. Love that. Here's 100 stages right from the get-go. That's crazy. Yeah, we're gonna complete that square.
What about the tournament brackets? We'll get there in the video, but
What's funny is that's also a holdover from Melee.
oh, okay, cool.
You could actually do that in the Melee version.
And then they took that out.
Yeah, did they, chat? Did they ever take that out? That'd be weird. But yeah,
I just don't
that's
recall.
perfect for like us. And it's perfect for a group of 8 friends who don't just want to goof around in 8-player Smash all night. But like,
Yeah.
hey, let's just do a fun little tournament. It was in Brawl too, but not. They took it out in Wii U. That's crazy. Because I actually like it. I used to do that with my buddies actually. Like, hey, let's actually do the bracket. It's kind of fun.
But we would do that for an official Easy 8 tournament, right? Just use
dude.
use those brackets.
And what a great visual. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
wonder how that's going to work. Yeah, how you go back to the bracket. How you can be like, okay, let's check that bracket, or if it just manually pops it up between matches. Or
Oh, yeah,
if
between
there's a
matches,
way
yeah.
to like bring it up and just look at it for a little bit. And
The
we
morphing
could talk
is
about
such
the
a
results.
neat thing. Yeah, so that's a new stage to me. That's new to you. I like that F-Zero one. That's cool. Oof. Yeah, and this is something they introduced in Wii, is that you can change how often you want to hear tracks. I kind of like, and you know what? I bet it's automated. I bet you have to choose to infuse tracks into other things. I like that each stage had its own tracks assigned to it. But they're like, hey, if you don't like any of those tracks, you can skip those other Zelda tracks too. Don't worry about it. Man. The music from the Breath of the Wild trailer, I don't know if that's going to be good Smash stage music, but hey, it's in there.
just saw the comment flew by before I
Huh.
had a chance to read it, but apparently the site's already updated. This is so great. Slowing down and then speeding up. This is
Yes.
so great. And again, just the super meticulous nature of deconstructing the language. He's like, I mean, I want to say 900, but it's not. I'm kind of cheating, but I'm still going to give you that number. Being that specific.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the other things where they really let the video production kind of denote what deserves more focus than other things. But his tone, I mean, it's not his tone, it's a translator, but like his tone just kind of remains consistent the entire time. And I think that's kind of what helps build up all these little tiny notes into something really exciting in a video like this, because it just keeps coming, it keeps coming, it keeps coming. And like every time he announces something new, it's not like, okay, here we go, now's the exciting thing. It's like, oh yeah, then we're doing this, and then we're also doing this, and then this, and
That's
then
so
this.
true. Yeah, it never feels like a hard sell.
Yeah. And I really don't think, again, as somebody who does not have, a lot of dogs in this race, I don't think there was anything in here I was like, okay, moving on, or like I didn't understand, or they framed in a way like I did not understand the significance of it. I mean, maybe this. Don't bother me.
This is a whole separate shoot.
This is me time.
You need to pay a camera, like a whole camera crew to just get these 5 shots. Yeah, that's a little much. Yeah.
I wonder if they shot this just for the Smash reveal. I wonder if they have B-roll for days of people doing the weird things with the Switch.
I do wonder that. I think it's for this, but yeah, they can
Don't
easily
we have her
Oh,
with the purse?
we're gonna need to find that out. The limited edition. That is unusual that would exist for a Smash Brothers game. What's in it, chat? We don't have the keyboard next to us, so I think you're just gonna have to explain it to us.
That comes with a GameCube controller and adapter.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, in both U.S. and Japan, or maybe just. I wonder.
It's for the EU right now. I bet that's gonna be worldwide. That is pretty sweet, and it's a super dope.
So how does stamina battle work compared to other things?
Just HP, man. Just kind of a regular fight, just regular fighting game kind of thing. You start with 100 HP, and I kind of like that. I think some characters will be better in this mode than others. You know what I mean? That kind of shifts things in a certain way. I love all the new ideas for modes. It's just, yeah, Jones, it's just so considerate. Every little detail of what a Smash Brothers game has been rethought. You know, it's just none of it feels automated at all. Like, hey, let's rethink how we do sudden death. All right, I have a really cool idea, and graphically it looks so interesting, man. Normally, Jones, if sudden death takes too long, they start dropping bombs on you. Love that. I just love the camera zooming in on it. It's cool. I love Final Smash Meter because I hate the Smash Balls, and I just love the idea of everybody. I think he kind of suggested it's nuts. He kind of suggested it's stupid.
I mean, yeah, because everybody, so many more people are going to get that opportunity to get it, and potentially get it at the same time. So you mash a Final Smash with a Final Smash. I love that ball because I get a chance. The odds of me actually building up my meter and being able to pull that in time are slim to none.
Yeah.
Whereas I actually got a shot
Yeah.
to maybe, if that baby swings back my way after it's already taken some damage, maybe
Right.
I'll get it.
And chat, Sakurai says, if you're playing for fun, turn this on. It's it sounds like it's very, very casual. It sounds like it's a very silly thing to turn that on. So yeah, I'm willing to do that. This is kind of neat. Basically, you have a roster of characters that you have. It's like, hey, I think it'll be like, if my Ganondorf takes out your Link with 30% left, that I'll start the next one with 30%. Love that Mario staring up.
Yeah, is that the menu? I guess that's the menu,
that's the
right?
menu. Yeah, when you pick it, he goes like this.
Terrifying.
Yeah, it's funny. They're all
Such an intimidating video.
they're all Nintendo of America employees. That's really, really funny. Screenshot that, chat. Learn their names. I love Smashdown. It adds like a draft to Smash Bros. You're basically playing through the entire roster. Once you play a match, no one can select that character again. That's so fun. Yeah, I need a Snake skin that's his Metal Gear Solid version. I don't want that beard on him, you know? That's not Metal Gear Solid Snake.
This is crazy.
The training mode, it's so necessary, you know what I mean? I think that
I'm going to spend a lot of time in here.
yeah. I mean, don't, Jones. This is for hardcore only.
Well, this is a map in the training mode. I just meant
Yeah.
the training mode in general.
Don't, Jones.
No?
This is for learning combo. This is above where you need to be.
All right.
This is for people who are really interested in competitively competing. Like this is for pros. You should just play through the fun modes, like classic mode, like this. Jones, this is where you will get good at Smash Bros.
Got it.
I don't think you'll get good in the training mode. I don't think it'll be of value to you, honestly. That is for the hardcore of hardcore.
I'm getting training support from chat.
Big boy zone, Jones.
No, Jones, you're not ready for this.
I won't go to training mode. I will not spend a second in there. That is really for people who really want to get good at Smash. I love that. I love that they would include such a thing. I love that classic mode's included.
You lost your mind when this happened, man.
This is nuts. And I don't think there's any...
It's not a banana!
I don't know if there's any indication that it is a false banana. Maybe I think it rests upward. Yes. So that's how you would know if it's a banana gun or not, is that the curve goes up instead of down.
But then somebody falls on it. And again, like imagine you're the team back there and you're like, okay, so we should make a clip of someone picking it up, fooling somebody with the banana, then leaving it behind, and someone comes up and falls on the banana. It's like,
Yes.
well, okay, clearly Wii Fit Trainer picks it up, shoots Snake, because you have Snake, oh, you know, like
Yeah.
get you know, thrown off. The Revolver Ocelot banana swap, and then leave it for Wario, of course. You know, it's so good.
I didn't know there's a Find Me stage. That rules.
And I think one of the other things too is that like these bits are great because they're funny and they're great. Just slowly walking out and leaving it. Shulk comes in, not Shulk, Sheik.
Yeah.
But I think what's also great is like these moments highlight how good the animation is. So like that Fire Emblem shot that you love, where all the Fire Emblem characters are juggling Bowser. Is it Bowser or I think it's Bowser.
That was Bowser. Yes.
You can see the fear on Bowser's face, like "Ah!" You know, just looking to his left and right as he's like being knocked around, and it just like shows how much personality these characters have because you're moving in so close. You'll never see these camera angles when you're actually playing.
Yes. It's.
And so it shows that this game holds up. This
gotta-
game holds up when you move in close. Like it might not be, you know, just bleeding edge graphics like Injustice 2 or Tekken, but like, you know, there's so much detail, so much expression, so genuine to the iterations of these characters that we can get super close to them.
Oh, Jones, one of my favorite things is when you press pause, you can. All the characters are frozen in time, and you can actually move the camera around. You can switch to which character you want to focus on.
And is that Smash consistent through?
It was my
several
favorite thing to do in
past
Melee. I'd be
releases?
playing
Okay.
Melee alone and just been like, man, these character models are so good. There's so much care put into everything, for sure.
Any Pokemon you're still missing? Are you at the point now where you're just like, give me whatever Pokemon, I don't care?
Yeah, there's enough Pokemon. I love Mimikyu. That's actually that's Mimikyu's Z move, is when it pulls you in. I think it's like Let's Cuddle Forever is the name of the move. Pulls you in under it and just like beats you up inside of its body. I love that that's what it does in this game. Zero's looking so good. It's kind of a shame he's not a character, but like this is as good. This not as good, but second best. And one of my favorite shots, Jones, is coming up when we see Captain's bus.
Even just the target on the Knuckles has
Yeah,
when he
when
actually
locks
hits
on,
somebody,
yeah.
you know, like so many specific things.
Man alive.
Claptrap's just,
That was a
just
hint.
nuts.
This was a hint that K rules in the game. This right here. Driving. I'm gonna pick you up, Mario. Oh, what are you doing? No.
Like Bowser's not gonna fit in that bus.
Yeah, how's Ridley gonna fit in that
Ridley's
bus?
not gonna fit in that bus.
Oh man.
So K. Rool's a character,
Yeah.
just like Simon. They just
Straight up a character.
they dropped that on there. I bet they
Yeah.
were happy to still have that, you know, with Simon getting leaked.
So she's from that weird DS chat thing, is what.
Oh, I was wondering. Okay,
Yeah.
that was one.
Shovel Knight. That's such a good like.
Yeah, he looks really great.
I never thought he'd be a character. I'm really surprised even that he's added as an assist. And then the moon just shows up while you're admiring Shovel Knight. It's like, hey, by the way, look behind you. Ah, come on.
Shovel Knight survives.
He looks good. Shovel Knight looks good. There was care put in that. There was care put in just Shovel Knight's model, character model. And that's just an indie game.
And this is crazy.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Because if you were gonna do some kind of Monster Hunter integration, there's no real character from where I'm standing. There's no real character that'd be like, yeah, Monster Hunter guy.
Yeah, right. They
Whereas
have,
clearly the monsters are the showcase.
in Marvel vs. Capcom, the character's just called the Hunter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and so, yeah, she's just like a generic hunter from Monster Hunter.
And now, man, they're on a first name basis here in Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
And the style is so interesting. Like, I don't feel like they had to kind of like change the style of Rathalos to fit Smash Brothers. He just shows up, you know,
Yeah.
like.
And that stage is weird. It's just a big blank stage. The only exits are left and right. That's nuts.
And you mentioned, doesn't Sakurai's wife design these?
Yes,
So I
and
love
she-
the nod to her.
at
You
least
know,
she did
just
in the past,
giving
yeah.
it. You know, like, here we go.
This is the last thing I want to
Now
show
the
you.
moment you've been waiting for.
Oh man, I kind of want to analyze this. So, I don't. Does the Twitch player work well to like rewind and stuff like that?
sure.
So yeah, I want to see what happens after you select Smash, because I feel like it will lead us to kind of infer what's happening in that lower left-hand corner a little stronger. Okay, so Vault Online is lower right. We didn't talk about online at all, and so Smash is pretty normal. Classic mode isn't there. And so I wonder where Classic mode fits in. Chat, do you think that's under Smash? Or where do you think we go for Classic? Games and More, perhaps? Classic bottom left? Yeah, so I wonder if Oh, okay, so it's usually in games and more. Okay. So we still don't know. We have no idea what that bottom left is going to be.
I'm tripping on that mural. Did that really have all those blank spaces for those characters the whole time?
I don't know. Did it, chat? I have no idea.
I don't think so.
Because some of them seem pretty big, those blank spaces.
Yeah.
Stage builder, I don't buy it, chat. I don't buy that stage builder would have its own huge chunk on the main menu. So I love this. It's like, okay, here's all of the iconic enemies of all these franchises, and then we go to DK. And the thing is, like, King K. Rool is not on the level of most of those enemies. He isn't. But
well, there's not really a threat right now. Everything's pretty normal.
This is a fantastic reveal. I love this so much.
The poster, the picture in the background, classic.
Diddy and DK, their personality with each other.
He's laughing so hard he's crying.
And so, John, Sakurai does the voice of King DDD. So this is Sakurai trolling everyone right now. That's him doing it. That's Sakurai right there. That's nobody else. And then King K. Rool shows up. I gotta see his moves again, man. His big golden belly.
And the track here is sublime.
Like,
really,
he looks
really
disgusting,
great.
right? Like, he's just a big, disgusting thing. His eye, man, it bothers me. But he's such a good Smash character. I love that reflect.
The gut punch. Because that's how you fight him in that level. That's how you fight him in the boss fight. You got bonk him.
They care, Jones.
That's all the characters come in.
That's one of the best Final Smashes.
his face on the
Blows up the island. I really like his crown throw too. It's cool moves. Like, I would love to play as this character.
And I think one of the other things too, I've said this before a couple times, you know, at GT here at Easy Allies, but like, a lot of times when people do spend money on CG stuff, that stuff's gonna be in the game. It's gonna be in the menus.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a video that pops up, and like that DK charging at at the King. We're never gonna see that again. That's only in this trailer. It's the only time you're ever gonna see that actually put in there.
So chat said that those gaps were there before.
They were there. Crazy. So now everybody's gonna be studying the gaps.
But I think we're out of big gaps for sure. We actually are out of the big ones. We only have small characters left to reveal.
Just peeking out.
Yeah. Wow, man, I'm still kind of floored by that, Jones.
Yeah, I'm again, like, I don't want to just, you know, be a broken record here by saying like how I'm not. This was not of all the games that I could get an update on today. This is not like the #1 thing that I am excited for. But
I'm sorry, we're getting new intel. Those gaps were not there.
Okay.
We had bad intel before.
Okay.
So we could still get some more big boys.
Yeah, Banjo can still fit in there.
Yeah, okay, we can still fit in Banjo. We can still fit him in. Okay, characters removed. Cool. All right, thank you, chat. Thanks for.
But it still had the same general structure, so it's kind of fun that they like drew one big one and they were like, wait, and then they took people out, squished them back in.
I wonder if the artist. I wonder if it's that kind of thing where like you're blindfolded and you're brought to your office and like, okay, now let's get to work. You know what I mean? I bet if that artist does not know who they're painting until that morning. So just like yesterday, like, we need a Simon Belmont. Like, okay, all right, I'll do it. I wonder if it's that level of secrecy.
Only one thing left to do before we wrap this up, Kyle. What's your score?
Oh.
Of this Smash Direct?
Oh, baby, I'll give it a 9.5.
Ooh.
That was unreal. That was more than I could have ever expected.
I'll give it a 9. You gotta watch that code. Don't change the code before the Direct. Whatever revealed whatever got Simon out there early.
Yes, on their website they changed the track title of the song. Yeah, it would have been a little more fun. But to be honest,
details to manage.
Simon Belmont was actually heavily rumored, so that's pretty cool. Don't listen to Vergaben anymore, chat. Said there wouldn't be a Donkey Kong Country representative. Don't read those. Don't read those rumors anymore. And yes, chat, we'll acknowledge it. Red Dead Redemption 2 will have new gameplay tomorrow. Jones will be on top of it.
What?
Jones will, tomorrow.
When did that happen?
While we were watching this, that was announced. Yeah. How nuts is that? Yes.
New gameplay.
Gameplay. It's time for actual real gameplay of Red Dead Redemption 2.
11 a.m. EST, that's what, 8? Oh, God.
Up again. Nobody's sleeping in this week. You thought you were sleeping in this week?
This is so impressive because, and I want one of the last things that I'll say about this is, not only do I think, does Nintendo go above and beyond whenever they dish out information or talk to us about this? They had me wrapped. I was menu options. I'm focused on it. Like I was engaged in this, whether I was directly interested or whether I wanted this thing to come to Smash. But I also feel that it's also them rising to a challenge. Like, I think it is cool how much attention they put on Smash, but I feel Smash deserves that attention. Like,
yes.
I think I think you have to approach a game like this with a certain type of marketing, and I feel they do such a good job. Unlike some events that happened at E3, I think this very much should have been its own direct. I think it's a good amount of information to reveal right now. I think it was a good amount of information, even given everything that they rolled out at E3. I just think they just have another really stellar marketing campaign that just always, for me, stands head and shoulders above. When we finish the end of this year, we talking about the best trailers of this year. Like, I'm gonna bring up that Simon Belmont, man. That was so good.
Yeah, Jones, I really think that's going to be one of the best trailers of the generation.
So funny.
Dude. That's just
because I don't know what you would call him, Luigi's Mansion Luigi, but like that's not a character. Is there an item you can bring, that Luigi variant in, or
where that has the backpack? No.
Yeah, in Smash?
No.
Just brought him out.
I think his final
Brought him out of
Smash.
the
I think his
vault.
final Smash uses the vacuum.
Yeah.
I think his final Smash uses it, but yeah.
It was just too appropriate,
Yeah.
like not to
Right.
throw him
We
in
had
there.
to be in Luigi's Mansion style, and he had to be like, oh, but then he dies. Then he just straight up dies. You could have cut. You could have, and then like Simon
On
comes to
swipe,
save him.
and then he gets to tell you.
Yeah, Simon waits for Luigi to die before he takes any actions. He's like, I'm gonna let you take this hit, and then I'll step in.
Just to distract him. Then I'm going for the jaw.
This is a man's job, Luigi.
So bonkers.
I can't believe that.
That was a stacked 27 minutes.
That was stacked.
Well done,
Yes.
team. Well done, Nintendo.
And Jones, final thoughts. I do think that is Sakurai. I think we have him to thank for why this is so good. I don't think it's. I think that he. I know he's got a team. I know there's a lot of people working on this marketing-wise at Nintendo, but I feel like he, as a visionary, is so above and beyond what other people do. I think he's given a lot of creative freedom, which is really good on Nintendo's part, but that was so good because of one person. And I just love that. I love that he goes all out on this stuff. It's great. It's really, really good.
Thank you for coming all the way back to here after literally like a 5-hour break. Yeah, I said goodbye to you, and then 5 hours later, you woke me up. And we did this again.
Yeah.
There will be more shoots today. Apparently, you can join me tomorrow for the gameplay review of Red Dead Redemption.
Thanks to everyone who followed, subbed, pledged. Thank you everybody who. We don't normally turn notifications on during reactions, but thank you to everybody who did that. A lot of people tuned in the stream. Thank you for tuning in.
Ridley killed Mario. Death killed Luigi. They're out. They're gone. Both of them are finished.
Yes.
You could see their lifeless corpses in the advertising for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
That's why I think it's Sakurai, dude. I think he's
And thank you for people for updating on stuff, letting us know. There's obviously lots of news and official things that pop up outside of the video, so thank you for that. You can go elsewhere on the internet to find more details about that. And you can go elsewhere to find more info about Easy Allies. If we do reactions like this, we will bring you reactions like this on twitch.tv. You can go to Easy Allies Plays if you want to see a lot of this stuff after the fact, or our regular YouTube channel, just Easy Allies. But if you'd like to support us and keep all this fun stuff going, patreon.com/EasyAllies. All sorts of fun tiers. We got a fun live event coming up next week called Easy Livin'. We're going to be playing games for 50 hours straight next Friday at noon Pacific time. And more streams and stuff like that. You can check the schedule below if you want to see more from us. But if you hung out and you stayed tuned, thank you so much. And again, thank you, Kyle, for doing. I'm so proud of you, man.
This was worth it,
The
man.
moment I heard that door open, I was like, we did it!
Yes.
He did it!
Gladly. Give me more.
No matter what time of day, you can find us here at EC Allies freaking out about this stuff. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.